What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us again for another episode of Dole Whipped Destinations podcast with your co-hosts, Trent.
Tiffani.
And Kasey. We had a nice long episode for you guys last week, so we'll try to keep that same energy going this week. Anything to update us on life-wise? Disney
No, not. I
life?
mean, after coming back from the trip, we've just been spending the time getting everything organized and stuff for the next couple of things that we have coming up later in the year.
In September, me and Trent are going to Atlanta to go to Shaky Knees Music Festival.
Yeah.
You guys are driving up?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna go drive to Jacksonville first, see his mom, drop off Winnie, then go to Atlanta probably the next morning.
Yeah,
Who
should be
are
fun.
you most excited to see? I know the lineup's pretty good.
We both know who that is.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
And we're seeing Sublime, which I'm really pumped about because the former OG, obviously lead singer of Sublime, Bradley, his son is actually the new lead singer, so that's really exciting. Stoked to go
He
see
sounds
him.
just like him too.
Also Lenny Kravitz.
I
saw him. He was at, actually, speaking of the VMAs, I might be going there again next week. I'm waiting.
I was wondering.
It's any day now. I requested a ticket a couple weeks ago, and Haley's actually coming up that weekend, and she requested one as well. So hopefully, actually, by the time this comes out, it will have already passed. So hopefully I can end up going. This will be my 5th year, which is like crazy to think about.
Crazy. It's even like a normal thing.
Yeah, that is just my annual. What? And that's what I tell myself every year, because I usually don't find out until a couple days before when they're like, hey, you got a ticket. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just waiting it out. And I never know where I'm going to sit either. It's really luck of the draw. You get a really random ticket, and knock on wood, but I've always, I really need to knock, but I've always got amazing seats with somehow backstage of seeing Taylor entering the stage, waving to me, craziness. But I saw Lenny Kravitz perform there, and he is, what a performer. Oh my God.
That's what we said. We're like, we have to see him at least once, you know?
Yeah, then another band called the Black Keys that I really like.
Yes,
pretty
love
cool
them.
indie band. So they're going to be performing to the Deftones. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we don't really listen to them. Yeah.
Like a few random people, but it's very alternative vibe, which we love.
That'll be fun. That's
going to be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got coming up.
Awesome.
What about you? Besides the VMAs, anything?
That was going to be my little check-in, is that hopefully I'm there. I'm trying to think of who the performers are this year. Oh, Mariah Carey got the Vanguard, so she'll be doing that. Every year they have one person do a 15-minute, their whole life's work, basically. Last year it was Katy Perry did an amazing job. The year before it was...
Isn't she still in space? She's back?
It was very space-centric, her performance. The year before was Shakira, and the year before that it was Diddy. It was before all that happened.
I have a button for that. Yeah.
The year before that it was Nicki Minaj, who did incredible. I don't know. They always choose good people, staple people that have a good body of work. And Mariah Carey.
Mariah's just so awkward. Have you seen her recently in some of the things? I don't know if you saw the clip of it was, I don't know if she won an award or they were just celebrating her. I forget what it was, but Tori Kelly was doing a performance Mariah's song, and Mariah's face looking at her was just pure disgust.
I was gonna say I think she's more ego driven. So if she sees somebody else doing her music,
but she's looking at another curly haired biracial girl,
younger.
She's like
younger than her. Yeah. So I mean,
you were an inspiration for her, and she gets to sing in front of you for.
But Tiffany, that does not surprise me at all.
That seems kind of like her stuff.
It was what was the New Year's performance? Look it up. The New Year's performance in New York.
Yeah, she did pretty
so
bad on
awkward.
That.
Yeah, so I wonder how that's gonna go.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, this is 15 minutes dedicated to her, which I feel like is her dream come true. Of literally
all eyes on me.
Literally eyes on you.
Eyes on me.
She's gonna show up and show out. Sabrina Carpenter is also performing.
Oh.
What's his name? The guy that sings Ordinary.
Benson Boone?
No, he performed last year. He was really good though.
I forget his name, but I know
Alex Warren.
About. Yeah, that guy.
Who's that?
He
How
was
does
on
that song
TikTok.
go, Tiffany?
It's everywhere. If you heard it, you would know it.
Yeah, it's like escaping me right now. There's gonna be a
Okay.
bunch of people, so very excited, but like I said, if I'm there, I'm there. It's
Where's
meant
it
to be.
normally at in the city?
So it changes every year. The very,
I
very
would
first
say.
year, it was at Barclay Center in the city, and I think
Mhm.
they did it 1 year and were like, "This is mayhem to do this in New York City." So all the other years, it was in New Jersey
Mm.
at what is it called? It's like somewhere in New Jersey. It's like, I don't know, it's not MetLife, somewhere. Then the past couple of years, it was in Long Island at the UBS, CBS, something like that arena. So it'll be there again. So it still takes like, I don't know, a half hour to get there or so. And it's on a Sunday, so I gotta work on Monday, and that's not gonna be fun. But
Yeah.
I should have Haley with me. So
That'll be fun.
the next time you hear from me, I'll be hopefully giving you a little VMAs recap. Hopefully.
Hopefully you had a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hop into rope drop and rumors.
Do you mind if I start us off?
Yeah, please do.
I was just gonna hop on because I'm actually going to use one from Gabby, who was just on the last pod, but she gave me a good idea. And I actually hadn't heard of it. So it was just that Disneyland is stopping early admission and instead they're giving Lightning Lane one. But
Mhm.
I honestly think that's a fair trade. I'll take the Lightning Lane and it's free. So I'm
I
already
mean,
not going to get up early.
I
So
was gonna
might
say
as well.
for people like us that don't rope drop anyways, it's like a free lightning lane, so I'll
Hmm.
take it. I want to know, like, whenever these things happen, I think of like the boardroom decisions of them sitting down and like really
Hmm.
mulling this over, and
Yeah.
what is the benefit? Like, I'm so curious.
Honestly, because it's not gonna really matter what time they open, it's still gonna be rope drop, whatever time it is, and it's still gonna be chaotic
But
no
I think
matter
I
what.
would
I
think it's
think the
more chaotic then if
well,
everyone's going at the same time.
Yeah, because everyone's awake.
I think the chance might be what they're gonna try to do is if you're getting a fast pass now, all of a sudden that changes time. You know, now time has officially changed for whoever is getting a fast pass. So
Mhm.
it could it could speed things up because now you have how many people staying on property in that day? Let's just say it's 1,000 people. You have 1,000 different fast passes that are out right now instead of people
Yeah.
having to be in the line. So it's like, does that
Yeah.
potentially make it go faster, or does it make the fast pass line busier? Because we've all had that happen before too, where you get over into the fast pass line or whenever it was lightning lane, all that kind of stuff, which is lightning lane. I'm dyslexic right now,
I will
but
say that we do get fairly lucky
we do.
most of the time that we ever do even when we were doing fast pass or lightning lane, there's usually it's like almost walk on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, but we've had those moments, that's what I'm saying, is like for some reason, everybody was like, "Let's get the 157
I
fast
think
pass."
I think their hotel numbers is actually much smaller. Like
Oh,
for
wait.
us to do it, it's what, 20 hotels or something? I think for
Mhm.
them, they only
Yeah.
have maybe 3 or 4. I'm
But
not
they
really
also
sure.
only have 2 parks.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
So they have less,
that's why I
yeah.
said like 1,000 because 1,000 is probably close to like a good number for that many people. Because realistically,
Yeah.
when we last left, All-Star Sports and the guy was like, "Yeah, we have like 8,000 people coming today," or something, however much he said, I was like,
Yeah.
"God dang, boy, that's a lot.
Mhm.
That's a lot."
Yeah,
So,
I
I
mean,
can imagine.
I hope they bring this to Disney World, honestly. We don't use the early entry, and I'll
I
take a
don't know
free
if they
lightning
would, and
lane.
the reason why is we have, I would
The
think,
volume. Yeah.
way more families too, though. You have to remember
Yeah.
from the perspective of who this park is mainly geared towards for the most part, it's gonna be
Yeah.
families that are trying to get it done,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know? Like, there's a certain age group that's gonna watch the show on the castle. There's a certain age group that is going to be out of the park by 5 because they need to be in bed by 8, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
No,
I
that
really
makes
think it
sense.
helps taper the introduction of people. Like, you have,
Mhm.
like, waves of people. You have that
Yeah.
first wave of, like, hotel people. You have the second wave of actual, like,
Yeah.
regular people, and then you have, like, a third wave of people that just, like, trickle in naturally.
Mhm.
So it makes, I don't know, I can't see it working in Disney World. I don't
I
know.
like the time that we normally end up going because I feel like we end up going around lunchtime, and that's
I was
like
gonna
right
say it's, like,
that's
noon.
but that's the
Yeah.
perfect time really. Like low
Yeah.
key it is because
Some people are already leaving.
some people are leaving
Yeah.
by then, or some people are going into the different restaurants to get food and stuff. We just ate and we're about to go on a ride. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
We
Yeah.
just had breakfast.
yeah,
And
legit.
we're so refreshed, like, we're not tired in the slightest.
Well, also, we're never really, like, in a rush. I mean, maybe you are when you're walking, but that's just, like, natural. But other than that, Kasey's a very fast walker.
It's partly my dad, and it's partly New
And I
York.
experienced that, so I can testify that that is a real
That should be your
thing.
next tattoo, Kasey, should be the little white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
I cannot.
I don't think I'm that crazy,
No,
guy.
but no, you're not. You're not late. But I mean, like, but it would be funny because he was just because he didn't have time. He had to keep. If you wanted to talk, you had to do it on the go.
Yeah.
Like we got to keep moving if we're gonna talk.
It's the if you ask any New Yorker what is their biggest pet peeve about living here, it's slow walkers. It's people that are taking up the sidewalk and not
literally
walking fast.
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm like, I'm on vacation. I don't want shin split.
These are kind of two small potatoes, but the first one, have you guys seen the new Muppets like animation?
Oh yeah,
like of what it's gonna look like for the most part?
I like it.
I think it's gonna be good.
I think
I'm,
it
like,
looks
ready
cool.
for the revamp.
Have you guys have you zoomed in on the picture?
Which one?
So I was watching
the guitar,
yeah,
or there's one of them like the scene
of the guitar. Of the
the
guitar.
waiting area.
So if you zoom in on the guitar, I was watching this other podcast. I wish I knew the name to kind of like say who they are because they go into like the little details too of a lot of other ones. But when you zoom in, they're also giving you a little preview of what the potential like some certain merch is going to look like, and then like of what the actual vest for the crew is going to look like. And this was the first time where they were saying, because on the picture you see people wearing the vest, they were saying, is this going to be the first time that they release the merch? Like how the Rock and Roller Coaster, you only had crew. Like, are you going to be able to get like a crew cutoff?
Yeah.
For like, because that, remember we asked the girl on Rock and Roller Coaster.
We asked her about the jacket, and she's like, I don't think they're changing it that much. And she's like, if anything, I'm going to keep it regardless.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that'd be cool. So zooming into that, yeah, it looks really cool.
Because it was already pretty plain.
I know what the backstory is. Have you guys heard like what the gist is going to be? So basically, it's going to be the Electric Mayhem. You guys know like there's like that's already an established story. So when you guys did you see the animation of where it's almost identical to where she's like, we need a super stretch. Like, what do you mean we can't fit all of you in here? That's all happening. Basically, Muppet characters.
Yeah,
and they're going to kind of the same spiel of they are rushing to get to a concert, but they can't find any of the Muppets. So they're looking for them. And my guess is on the ride, like we're taking a ride to the concert, rushing to get there. And I think we're going to pick them up on the way.
Oh, on the way?
Is my guess.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or we turn into Muppets. You know?
Maybe.
They need more Muppets.
If it says like, they're headlining their biggest concert ever. But like this is like we're heading to like the biggest show they've ever done before. It says, but there's one problem: the Muppets, like they don't know where the band is, basically. So there's going to be twisting and turning throughout the attraction.
I can't wait to see Animal. I love Animal.
Yeah,
but I'm honestly like, because I was torn because I love Rock and Roller Coaster, but I do think they're going to do it well. And I like that not a lot is changing. It's more of just like little nods here and there. Like the actual like waiting room show is staying almost identical. Like they're still trying to get to a concert.
Well, and they're still keeping and using things from the Muppets 3D show. So that's cool too, just for
if they were going to keep it Aerosmith, the one thing like if they would have revamped it, like they should have put other Aerosmith songs in there.
Don't even know who Aerosmith is.
No, but also too, there's not a lot of little kids that are going on a roller coaster where the first thing you do is shoot out of a bat cave and go into a backflip. You know what I mean? That specifically was for the parent that had to wait in that line for him.
Yeah.
No, I think they'll do it justice though.
I don't think it'll take too long to turn around either. I'm trying to see if there's no official closing date.
Yeah.
What they're saying is probably in January. Like they're going to, similar to Dinosaur, they're going to let it ride out the rest of this year. And then once January comes, close it down. I think maybe 6 months. I mean, the actual...
I would love that.
I mean, it's so dark in there. I think they're only going to add a couple, like, you know how there's like donuts and like random things on the side?
I was going to say, yeah.
You're on a road trying to get somewhere. So that's not changing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, all you have to do is put up like change the sign. It's like, you know, Muppet Boulevard.
I mean, you're going so fast, you can barely see anything anyways. So it's like, what are we really looking at?
Yeah.
What is the song? I'm trying to think. What is that Mayhem song that everyone knows? Do you know how it
Don't
goes?
recall.
I can't think of it. The only
No,
yeah.
I can't.
I can't think
No.
of it
But
either,
also, like, I wonder if they
that will
would
be
make it like
blasting
a
in our
spin
ears.
on it.
A what?
Like if they would like put a spin on it like that. But
I thought you said, "I wonder if they're gonna on it." And I was like,
oh,
"Whoa."
oh, oh. I mean, shit, Miss Piggy might. Miss Piggy might.
Come here, Kermit.
Yeah,
I'm
Kirby.
dead. Alright,
Oh
so
my
that was one
god.
of them. The other thing was the Big Thunder Mountain. Did you see that they're adding,
Yeah.
stalagmites? I think I'm saying that
Mhm.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's right.
Honestly, I was super underwhelmed. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, "This looks like some AI
Honestly,
generated
yeah.
photo."
I
Like,
was
I
like,
was
is
like,
this really an update? Like, it looks cool,
"Yes."
but
I was
like,
like,
I
"Why
like
are you telling
more,
us?"
more.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people
I
were
mean,
very excited about it, and I
I
was
think it's
It
like,
gonna
just
be
"This."
cool.
lights and some
Well,
rock.
it is, but here's the thing you're not thinking is like
Didn't they
for
already have lights down there? Like, I was like,
well,
"Isn't
I
this
there
think they
already
had
a
lights,
thing?"
but it wasn't really enclosed. And I think the reason why it's going to be enclosed is because remember, they're gonna have to cover basically cars is gonna be behind them now. Because we're talking about
What
the
yeah,
I'm
area
picturing
of
is
where
the
the lake
probably
area.
throw
is.
you off.
No, but when they go up Tiff, that's what
Mhm.
I'm thinking of. It's already closed,
Yeah,
isn't it?
true.
Isn't that the
No,
area
it's
they're
open.
talking
It's
about?
The whole
completely
thing's open.
open.
Well,
That's why usually it'll shut down
I think it's
first.
gonna be cool just because those stalagmites and stuff are gonna be like coming down and everything. So it's gonna add that element of like, oh my god, are we gonna hit this right now? So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because if not, when you're on Big Thunder, like besides you going around those corners, the ride has no element of like
No, there's like a
crazy
couple random
thrill.
like goats.
Yeah, there's no crazy kind of thrills or anything. So maybe like the fact that like it's sticking out and you're like, oh my god, am I gonna hit this? You give you that kind of feeling. Like maybe that helps out the ride
Yeah.
or like she was saying, just blocking it off so you're not looking at cars
Cars.
being like, oh, I
That's
can't wait to go on that ride, forgetting you're on this
No,
one.
mhm.
what I'm picturing in my head is when the ride first takes off, I swear you're enclosed in, like, a tunnel with
I think
stalagmites, aren't
you're
you?
thinking of
I think
Seven
you're thinking
Dwarfs.
that or Everest.
No, she's thinking of Seven Dwarfs because Seven Dwarfs has that kind of stuff too
Maybe
because
I need to
they're
watch, like,
mining.
the old POV, but I coulda swore
Yeah.
you were inside.
I'm
Not
not
the
sure
whole
because
ride, obviously,
well,
but just,
because
like,
that's what I'm
the up, and then when you go down, then you're
and
out and
but
about.
that's what I'm saying. The Seven Doors, when you go up, that's when they're singing "Hi Ho," and there's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of
We're in a
crystals because
building.
they're mining, and they look like
Mhm.
Yeah.
stalagmites that are like, you know what I mean? So it might be that one
Hmm.
because they're almost the same theme. It's like a railroad
Yeah.
Even
theme.
though it wasn't like, wow, I'm like, it still needed a revamp. So I'm curious how it'll end up because I still
Well, the
love that
image
ride.
too. Like, the image was so blurry that I was like, somebody went in ChatGPT and was like, "What would this ride look like with stalagmites?"
Yeah.
And that's what popped
Watercolor.
up. I couldn't believe all of the fanfare about it, but honestly, I mean, maybe I will eat my words and it'll be incredible.
Yeah.
There's no release date, and it's been closed now for, oh gosh, how long has it been? A year, maybe?
A minute.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's been a while.
Probably need a lot though.
I mean, they better be doing it for it to be closed this long,
Hmm.
really
But that
giving it
would
some
make
love.
sense though, like because the car is being right there, that they're gonna have to do a little bit more just to like almost like close off the area so it's like a separate ride. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that you're not like staring at cars.
Yeah, they were saying that these stalagmites will play nicely with Piston Peak, being that it's
Mhm.
very nature driven and
Yeah.
it'll
Deserty.
complement. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
complement each other well.
That's a good one.
Alright,
Did you go?
alright, well,
Nope.
you didn't, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Wait, yes,
No,
you did.
no, I
You
didn't.
What
didn't?
was it? Here, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
Go.
no, I didn't. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't go. I've been staring at it for
You
20
never go
minutes.
last, so that's why I
Lego.
was so confused.
Yep, we
Um,
went this way.
well, you said a couple of things off. You had like two rope drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mine was that when they open up villains, they're going to be doing a villains unfairly ever after show is what they're going to be doing. So they're gearing up to do that with it's going to be all them on
The show that's at Hollywood Studios over there?
like into the park, like how they have the floats and everything, like they're doing the electrical or whatever what's it called? The new
'Cause
show
they're
that they
right
have,
now.
the float.
No, there's a villains show at Hollywood Studios next to
Remember where we
Rock
saw
and
the
Roller
Cars
Coaster.
show?
Yeah.
They have a villain show there now.
Oh, do they?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I saw that they were supposed to be doing that. They're going to be trying to pull that over when they open up
They should, yeah.
in Villains.
No, that
Yeah.
makes so much
So,
sense.
well, that makes sense because I didn't know that, but that makes sense that they're trying to figure it out over there because when they go, because I was like, oh, that'll be
Actually
cool.
does, yeah.
I thought, how cool would it be to just be? It's like normally when you're on Main Street and you're ready for the parade, the background music is happy and stuff. But how fun would
Yeah.
it be at a certain time of the evening that music stops and you start hearing Ursula's laugh out of nowhere and you're just
Mhm.
wondering what, you know what I mean? All the famous laughs from all of
What was
them.
that? Oh my god, that one was better.
Was it? So she choked.
Yeah, I kind of did.
I feel like it's so far away that like I don't want to be excited about it because it's still, I don't know, a year and a half out or
Hey,
something.
so
We'll fly by. It'll be
We'll take what we can get.
I mean, even just thinking of like Tiana's, you know, like that was just like a thought. We were on Splash Mountain. All of a sudden, it's already Tiana's.
hey,
you know?
and don't forget
Yeah.
about when I gave you that rope drop that they're looking at another park in 2045. Stay tuned.
Oh, don't forget.
Stay
Could
tuned
not
for
forget that one.
2045.
I honestly forgot.
Get my AARP
How
card by
dare
then.
you? No, you know
Are
you
y'all
can actually
ready?
get that. You can get your AARP now. Fun fact. You can get it at 25.
Jeez, that's crazy.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
ready
most
yet.
people know that. But
Ready
you
yet?
actually can.
I'm still just a little girl.
Yeah, I'm just a
Fun
little
fact.
boy.
It's more of like the benefits that you get.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into.
And now for the main event.
All right, this main event, honestly, this was a tough one for me. I don't know about you guys. Did you like start a race?
Well, I
type
was
of
already
thing?
thinking, just like how we were talking about with the sidekicks, like how we're gonna have like a part 2, part 3, because there's just too many sidekicks
Yeah.
to ever even like. This
Well,
is
this
another
is
one.
not a draft. This is so just to give some context, we're back to our Mount Rushmore, and we are doing Mount Rushmore of Disney soundtracks. So there really can't be a part 2, 3, 4, Tiff. This is like your Mount Rushmore. This is not a draft.
But I could.
We could do a draft of the soundtracks later on, but these are your top 4 of all time.
For me, it was very
You know?
easy just because being from like the male side of it, I wasn't listening to too many.
I also had to give myself a category, you know?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
like you guys were into like the musical aspects of it more. When I was watching certain Disney movies, it wasn't because of that. You know what I mean? Like my Disney
Yeah.
soundtrack ones you'll see are the actual soundtracks. There's a couple of that are going to be the musical parts, but some of the actual soundtracks are what I was into. You know what I mean?
You can do the scores for sure.
Oh no, I
You
know
mean like
it's
just
either
like being
yeah. Well, it's the score is the same thing. You know what I mean? Because both of those can be released on whatever, so it would still be a soundtrack.
Well, I mean,
It's
like Star Wars, for example. There's no musical singing in it, but there is crazy
Definitely
scores
music.
that
No,
make that.
yeah. Each one of those are individual songs.
Orchestras.
Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you want to start us off?
All
babe?
right.
yeah, I'll start off so that way nobody.
I'm writing them
forgets
down
about
too, Case.
All right,
I'm
knock
gonna start
out-
off
with your least, and then we'll go
Least?
to the top.
from the okay. I'll start off with the least. I'll say Monsters Inc.
Well, that is a good
Okay.
one.
I sent Tiffany this TikTok the other day where at this reception for this wedding, they had a band that was just playing
It was
all of
beautiful.
Monsters. Because Monsters Inc., the whole soundtrack is made by Randy Newman.
Is it like
who did,
jazz?
But he did
It's like jazz vibe,
yeah,
right?
it's all jazz, and it's by Randy Newman
Mhm.
who did all the Toy Story stuff. So it's just
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, and it was so good. After that, I would say it's going to be Hercules. I think
Mhm.
that whole movie is ridiculous. The beginning song is great in the movie, and also that was back when the movie came out. They had a Hercules special at McDonald's where it came with like 4 patties, and I always thought I can take it down, and I never could
That's
take it down.
crazy.
You know, I was always trying to take it. I remember being my dad, and he was like, "What you want to eat?" And I was like, "I want that Hercules." And he was like, "You can't take down the Hercules." And I tried to, I couldn't. He's too strong.
Most people would agree with you that is somewhere
It's
up
classic.
there.
And then I'm gonna go to Coco. I think
Trent loves
I was torn
Coco.
between Coco.
I
Yeah.
love Coco.
I
Listen,
honestly forgot.
Miguel, the singer Miguel, he does his version of
Mhm.
"Remember Me." Where halfway through he sings a song in Spanish too. It's so good.
What a-
It's such a good movie. There's so many good songs in there. And then the last one is gonna be Aladdin because I feel like Aladdin is. I still quote
Mhm.
stuff from the beginning song. Like when he first gets introduced into the city,
One
and
jump.
like
Yes, yes.
like are you kidding me? Like that's such a
You know who the voice
a
of
good song.
Aladdin is? Fun fact. Like the singer of Aladdin. Do you know who it is?
I mean, I can see his face.
Nobody?
Who?
It's
I don't know his name.
Steve from Full House.
Yeah.
Steve from Full House.
Steve, DJ's
Oh!
boyfriend Steve.
Get
Yeah,
outta
he's a
here.
great singing voice. Yeah. He
Wow.
does the
Yes,
singing
yes.
and
I do know
the
this. I
speaking.
do know this.
So yeah,
If you
Aladdin
close
is
your
gonna
eyes,
be
you can actually see him
Yeah.
saying it, you know?
Now that you said that, yes.
Aladdin's my top. I feel
Okay,
like
so
that
Trent
it's
had Aladdin, Coco, Hercules, and Monsters, Inc. Pretty solid.
Very
Pretty solid.
solid.
All
Very
right,
solid.
Kasey, you
And
want to go
two of those,
next?
sure. Two of those were in my honorable mentions. Just a little fun fact.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start with number 4 because I included DComs in this, and you
I
can't
couldn't even
not.
think about them because I feel like it almost like it wasn't even fair. Like I felt like that was its own
There's
category.
there's only one DCOM that could go up against these, and it's High School Musical. And you have to
That's your number 4?
give credit. It's number 4. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to give
number
credit
1.
where like that movie paved the way for DComs to even be in a conversation with actual movie soundtracks, and I mean, it completely shifted the entire channel as a whole. So initially when I came up with this idea of soundtracks, I was like, well, is it all of High School Musical? Because like the first one, the soundtrack is not as good as the second or maybe the third, honestly. Like those songs don't go bar for bar with the second or the third, in my opinion. But like the impact that it made, I was like, it has to be the first
huge.
one. It really, it paved the way. So even though those songs might not be as good as 2, 1 set the stage. So that's 4. 3 is Frozen. You can't deny the impact that Frozen had globally.
1.
I mean, there's
Dude,
people...
Let It Go might have sold more records than any song.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. So Let It Go, where is it? I had a stat about it. Well, I guess Frozen in general was the first animated film to hit Billboard #1 since the original Lion King. So it like actually brought a #1 for a movie to be a Billboard #1 hadn't happened since
more
the Lion
impressive.
King.
That's more impressive than the Lion King, honestly. And the reason why is because that's one was sung by a person who was in Broadway and stuff like that, who has like a little bit of fame, but not a crazy amount. And one is sung by Elton John. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever he sings is probably gonna be a hit. You know what I mean? So for her to be able to do that that's pretty big.
And it was unprecedented. Like there was no other movie doing that. You gotta think Lion King came out in what, 94, 93, something like that. So for it to go almost 20 something years and then finally this random movie just arced,
I love
crazy.
that.
Sport.
So yeah, Frozen is number 3 and Lion King. Can't forget Lion King. I mean,
I thought that was to be your number 1. I thought that was your favorite.
Like you said, Elton John did his thing, I mean,
Dude,
I don't know if you guys know this, but fun fact about me and Lion King, I had the VHS when I was little, and my mom always jokes that I literally watched it. You know how you had to rewind VHSs back in the day? I watched it so many times that one time I rewounded it and I broke my VHS, and it was like, it was a very sad day. That's how much I watched it and rewatched it, watched it, rewatched it.
I was
that
like,
I literally,
we're done.
yeah, I literally
take a
broke
break.
the VHS.
Dude,
but that was
my favorite part of Lion King that people always forget, but you guys won't obviously, is the beginning when you put in the VHS and it goes to the little frogs that sing "Stand By Me" before the movie, the mini movie before the movie. They're sitting on the lily pads, and then all of a sudden they start singing "Stand By Me." Oh, you don't remember that?
That's my mom and I song. Yeah.
Oh my god! And then all of a
night
sudden, I forgot who it is. It's Timon or
has
Pumbaa.
come.
They like skip a stone, and all the frogs jump off the lily pad, and then it like slowly goes into the movie. I love that.
I couldn't remember if that was the beginning or the end, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
We
My
need to
gosh.
write
Unlock
it
the
down,
memory.
babe. But list of our like Mount Rushmore next one of mini movies. There's so many good like the shorts before the movies.
Oh yeah.
It'll unlock all of our memories because
I
every single
concur.
Disney movie has a short. Even Frozen has a short. They all have shorts.
I would need to rewatch them. 'Cause, like, I almost forgot about that lily pad scene until you said that, and then if I
Yeah.
close my eyes, I can see it perfectly, like, it's dark,
They're in front of a
stars are
waterfall.
glistening.
They're all on,
Yeah.
Disney
Oh
Plus.
my god,
Mhm.
so good.
Okay, what's your number
So
1
good.
then?
Alright, and then my number 1, the only right answer is Tarzan. I mean,
Wow.
there's
That's a good one.
no skips. There's no skips, and Trent, I'm shocked it didn't even make your top
I
4.
know, you know
Oh
what?
my god.
If
Phil
you could zoom in on me
Collins.
right there, you didn't see how slowly I turned my head right there because I was thinking like, damn, I literally
I'm
forgot.
shocked.
It's so
The
many good
fact that
songs in there.
Monsters, Inc. was ahead of Tarzan?
It's so
Well,
good though.
Crazy.
it's because sometimes I like
Monsters, Inc.
background music,
is great.
but sometimes I like
Is
background
great,
music.
but
like silent, like not silent music, but
Yeah,
no
well,
words.
like, you know, lo-fi, that station and stuff like that. Like sometimes I play
yeah,
that
yeah.
at work.
It's more of like background
Oh
type of
man.
music.
Either way though, that's a
But
great choice because
Tarzan
that should have been.
is literally it's a no skip soundtrack. Every single song
NSYNC?
teleports you somewhere. Oh my god, In Sync. Yes.
Phil Collins? Hello.
As much as I like it, I could have switched out Tarzan for Coco.
No, you love Coco.
Huh?
You love
But
Coco.
overall, I'm saying like, you know, I guess I do. You know what?
What was your number 1, Trent?
Viva la raza.
His number 1 was Aladdin.
What was
Yeah,
your
and it
number?
still stay Aladdin.
So Aladdin would stay. I could see that.
You kidding me?
But
You
yeah,
know how many times in my
Tarzan,
mind I just hear that song? Fighting 100 bad guys with swords.
and you'll be in my heart. Fun fact, won the Oscar for best song of the year that year. Not even for like animated, nothing. It was best song of the year.
Realistically, do you think that Phil Collins felt it in the air?
I don't think he even knew what he was producing. You know,
He
I
was
think he just like
feeling
went
the
in there
music.
and let it
He
rip.
knew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know
He was
something.
Amazing.
I'm gonna let you know something. I think Phil knew. He was like, "This is what I do. This is why you hired me."
Yeah. You know why?
Get the NSYNC boys
It
in
was
here.
in his heart.
Yeah, yeah.
It's his best body of work ever. And
Now
I
you're being
think that's why
crazy.
the live action it is, for sure.
Yeah.
That didn't
Find
make
me
it to
another
mine either,
song.
but that's a good one.
In the air tonight.
Wow. Oh my god, I was
know.
saying to it's Andrew. I was saying imagine seeing Tarzan at the Sphere. Like that soundtrack. Could you
And I'm just
imagine
like
with the visuals in the
sobbing.
jungle? Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
That'd be cool. Well, I guess I'll go
needs to
backwards
happen.
like you guys. Because you both
Yeah.
kind of did the same. So my number 4 is Hercules.
Oh, that was
It's
my
just
so
so
my
good.
honorable mentions was Hercules and Little Mermaid. Fun fact.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
cunt.
I know Little Mermaid didn't make mine either, and obviously I love Ariel.
Yeah.
I love Little Mermaid, but it's just the other soundtracks trump.
It has hits, but it's not like
Yeah,
I
it's
know
not
what you
like
mean.
a blast. So my
Mhm.
number 3 is Mulan. It's just
You bring
just so good, so good.
It's a good movie.
Mulan completely slipped my mind.
I know, right? I'm just like reflection.
It's like
too
2
many
good songs, yeah.
Okay. All right.
What's the other songs from that movie
There's
that you
definitely
know?
more.
Name them.
Girl Worth Fighting For.
Yeah.
How's that go? Oh, what is that?
Is that Reflections?
That's Reflection.
That's Reflection.
Yeah.
And then there's the one
Will
where they're
bring
like
honor to
training
us
and stuff. Yeah, there's that.
Oh, no, that's a good one. Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
To the feet.
Yes.
That is a good one.
There's
I
that
redact my
soundtrack
statement.
is great. Is great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. My number 2 is Moana. I don't know how no one talked about that, but Moana number 1, obviously.
I was teetering because have you seen Moana 2?
I have
you seen
not
it yet?
actually. Talk about how we usually
neither.
I see every Disney everything. Kasey has a list of things that she is going to be working on that we'll talk about. But that is one of the ones I have not seen. I have not seen that. I
But
haven't seen
you know
that
why
new
you
Wish
haven't
one.
seen it?
Because
people not because it sucked, but like I didn't hear overwhelmingly like you have to watch it. The music is so good. Like I didn't hear that, and I never saw that. So
But
I
you know what's
never
crazy
explored
is
it.
that was not Kasey, you're Kasey. Emery's favorite. She loved number 2. She thought that was better than number 1. And it was because it was about like Moana's like sister or something. And obviously she has a sister. But
there you go.
I haven't watched it
Yeah.
yet, so we'll have to watch it. But that soundtrack is just amazing. That was also like another Frozen where it was just everywhere and everyone knew about it. So that brings me to my number 1 being Frozen because it's just freaking great. Like, there's so many
The
times
original
where
Frozen?
Yeah, number 1, number
Like
1.
number 1?
But I do like number 2. That is one I have seen, and I do like the soundtrack. It's not as good, but it is still good.
I
But
really
yeah.
like the second soundtrack. I mean, I think
Yeah.
there are certain songs that I really like. I don't know if I would say as a whole the second one's better, but there are certain songs that I do like better than most of the songs
Well,
on
the best
number
song for
1,
me
if that
is
makes sense.
it's kinda that, but it's a different pitch. We'll try it later. Is Summer. I still think that's the
That's number 1. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's such a good
It was just so good.
God knows what he wants, but he'll never be able to have it, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Well, I
And
also love
just
that he's, like, not afraid he's not afraid of it either. Like, he's just
Because he
like,
doesn't
"I wanna
understand it.
be
It's
in
that's the
summer."
that's the beauty. It's the ignorance of it. You know what I mean? Like he has because at
Yeah.
the end of the song they're just like, you know what happens is snow.
Yeah.
And he's like, it melt. And he's like,
Yeah.
what? Nobody mentioned
A
that part.
puddle.
But also the Frozen sing-along, I've talked about that multiple times. Love it.
Did we go to the
We
last
love
one?
it every time. It's a 30-minute sing-along, and the songs are great, and the jokes are great, and the AC is great.
Yeah.
Frozen for the win.
I'm so surprised Tarzan didn't make your list either. I
Oh my
really thought
God.
that'd
No,
be
that's
on both
not
of
one
your
of
Listen,
lists.
and Tarzan's in our hey, by the way, Tarzan's in our honorable mentions. Shout out to Tarzan.
It is, but it's
Like,
just, like,
I
also
listened
there's
to that
some things that are
soundtrack.
so sad that I just can't watch. I have to really be in a mood.
Maybe
It
not
just
watch
is
it, but I
so
listen to
sad.
that soundtrack, I would say literally every week. It comes up on a playlist every week.
I'm
That's
At
not gonna
least 1 or
lie.
2 of those songs.
I don't listen to any Disney song.
Trent, you gotta
Other
get
than
on my
Coco.
playlist.
Other than
I got some
Coco.
goodies
Huh?
on
I
there.
feel like Coco you were listening to.
I like the Miguel version of it because he should have sung all the songs on that
Yeah,
that
that would have
movie.
been cool if like how like Pharrell did all of like the Despicable Me's. If like
Mhm.
he would have done like the album for Coco, that would have been
Yeah, I
cool.
think the thing I listen to the most outside of here,
Yeah.
honestly, is like Hall and Oates, baby.
He loves him some Hall and Oates.
Big old ball of Hall
Mm-mm.
and Oates, dude. They should sing something on Disney. Well, they don't like each
I
other,
love
but somebody
Hall.
needs to do it.
Do you want me to repeat all of them one more time?
Yeah, do a little top to bottom.
All right, so mine are Frozen 1, Moana 1, Mulan, OG obviously, Hercules, and then Trent has Aladdin, Coco, Hercules, and Monsters Inc. These are all pretty solid. Kasey has Tarzan, Lion King, Frozen 1, High School Musical 1. Pretty good. And I
I'd be
almost put High School
curious
Musical on my list, but I would have put 2. So
what
I was thinking about that.
the gross amount is for all of these. I wonder, like,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I'd be curious to see. It's probably
Different
easy math
times
to
too,
do, but
though. So I feel like Frozen was probably
I
really
mean,
up
Coco
there.
probably made $1 billion, if I were to guess. I mean, it did very, very well. I don't
But
know.
you can't forget that Latin market is
I
strong.
was just about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. Well, I think we can get into
Now, whip or trip.
All right. I think I can kick off Whipped or Trip because mine's a very musical, a nice transition into it. So I was saying, I was actually more pondering that there should be a Disney musical on Broadway. And I think that I'm surprised that there's not. The closest thing we have is the Lion King Broadway show. And even
Wasn't
technically, I don't
Anastasia
know if
one? Anastasia? I'm pretty sure she
maybe,
was Broadway.
but
What
even,
is
but
Disney on
even
Ice?
That's not Broadway.
not
I know that. I'm just. I
Broadway.
know. I know that. I'm just saying. What I mean, genuinely, what is Disney on Ice? Like, is that singing at all or
So
anything?
No.
yeah. It's
Is it?
singing to an extent. Actually,
'Cause I've
they
always
might
heard of
actually
it.
lip
Never
sync.
knew.
I'm not really sure.
I feel like it's more like a sing along, and it's like people in costumes.
Is it? Because I've always heard of it, but I don't
Yeah.
ever. That's why I was genuinely like, what is? It just popped in my brain for some reason.
They might be lip singing now that I think of it, and it looks like they are, but they probably aren't. And I'm not even. So initially, I thought it'd be really cool to have all of the movies in like an all-in-one Broadway show that highlights all of them. And then I thought even deeper. What if we had? So I even like came up with a full concept of this. What if we had a Walt musical? Hear me out. And it's called The Man Behind the Magic. And it goes through his entire life from writing the animations from Steamboat Willie. They could make original songs based off of that. And then also, so what I pictured was there would be Disney characters that kind of narrate it. And I also, in my mind, thought Morgan Freeman would be a really great narrator. So picturing him with like a sidekick of some sort. So whether it's just random Disney characters that kind of go throughout, and it's him and Morgan Freeman. I went deep in my brain on this, to the point where I was like, I need to write this into Disney. So basically, they would start from Walt's beginning life through him getting Disney, the IPs for it, opening Disneyland for the first time. And that whole journey, I just think it would be incredible. And then to have Morgan Freeman narrating in the background with Disney characters. And then I thought they could do a play on some of the songs, like A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, and certain things that do make it into the musical. But at the same time, there will be original songs. Oh my God. Like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I wish I had the funds to put this on. It would just be such an incredible show. So I don't even know if that's a whipped or tripped.
Yeah, you're like, that was a hot take.
Yeah, just a
No, I agree. I think that would be cool, like something of like the history of everything.
Oh, that's
just like how they did Hamilton.
That's for sure an idea you have in the garden that you were having.
Yeah. Well, no, I first sat down and I was like, my whipped or tripped
and just
is,
like, what if Morgan Wallen?
Definitely not Morgan Wallen. But no, I first sat down and I was like, Disney,
Morgan Freeman.
Disney should be on Broadway. That was the initial take. And I was like, okay, that's a pretty good take. It should be on Broadway. And then I was like, but what if it was? What would it be like? And then I went down this literally crazy rabbit hole in my brain, and then I ended up with Morgan Freeman somehow.
Then he drew a mouse named Mickey.
Such a
you would be the one, or whoever the voice of Jiminy Cricket is, obvious,
Oh, that guy's gone.
Picture young Walt doing his little cartoons, and then eventually it ends with him opening. I pictured on the stage actual castle of him seeing seeing Disneyland for the first time, and just the more I thought about it, the more excited I got. Yeah,
okay.
So
maybe you'll have to make
quite
one day.
Trip.
Yeah, those are good hot things.
If I ever hit the lottery, that's what I'm doing.
I think it's whipped.
Trent tapped out when I said Morgan Freeman. He was like, okay.
Well, I was just picturing, I was picturing Walt like just being like, just like hustling through the thing and just singing and stuff. Like, I don't know. I figured like, what if Walt was somewhere was just like, I'm not going to be on Broadway. This she wants me out there because I was never a singing kind of boy.
That voice, oh my God, I need it to happen.
Yeah,
but hopefully, I mean,
because he already did that.
Very far fetched, and I want it to happen the way I've envisioned it. So if it does happen and it's different, I almost don't want it.
Oh well, then for sure it's not going to happen the way you think. You have to like start becoming a Broadway writer. Right?
I don't know how old Morgan Freeman is.
Sidekicks.
You're just gonna be on the computer, just like, hey, saw the movie, guys. Didn't go according to my plan at all. So
update.
Pretty mad about that whole thing.
I have notes. Oh my God.
Wow. Okay. Whipped.
All right,
I guess
that is mine.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I love how you keep saying "I guess" because you're like, this is the craziest whipped.
Yeah. Kasey just had a thought she wanted to share with everyone. Okay.
I had to get it out. I had to get it out.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it happens one day. We shall see. I still need to see a Broadway in general because what the heck? You want to go
next time?
I'll go. Mine's pretty easy.
Okay.
I think that Tiana's is way better than Splash Mountain ever was. I think now that Tiana's is there, I think it gives that whole area a little more purpose. Splash Mountain was kind of just like you waited You waited to go down the splash on Splash Mountain. You didn't care about what song they were singing or the rabbit and it was cool to look at and stuff like that because it was just like taking you through there. But I feel like it actually has more of a story. And at the end, like when we were talking about the last episode with the hot sauce is delicious. The merch is better over there. They have a Banana Foster's chocolate.
Well, we're talking about the hot sauce and the chocolate. So right after you get off of Tiana's, they have like, I think it's where like you see the pictures and then it's almost like a little gift shop or whatever. You have to walk past it to get out. But they have a Mama Odie's hot sauce.
Best hot sauce.
And it is so
good. And it's not a gimmick like where you think it's going to be like, oh, a Disney kind of gimmick. Like you can cook with this hot sauce. Like it's legit really good.
Like I'm surprised more people haven't talked about it, to be honest. It's like one of those things that
and it's pretty affordable, isn't it? It's like
it's like $7.99.
It's like what regular hot sauce would cost.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
buy
it's
2 bottles
affordable
every time I
too.
go.
Yeah, and it has, like, little Mama Odie
Yeah.
on it. It's cute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent loves it. He puts it
I
on
mean,
everything.
I completely agree, even
Yeah, I
just for, like,
agree.
cultural reasons,
Mhm.
you know how I
Mhm.
stood with Splash Mountain,
Yeah.
so
I love
I
becoming a frog.
completely agree.
Yeah, which is
Becoming a
fun.
frog? How
Yeah,
cute.
even
I
if there was
can't.
no beef or whatever with Splash Mountain, just, like, side by side, the
Yeah.
theming of it just makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the ride more of an experience more than just, like, we're getting through all of this so we can go
Mhm.
down Splash Mountain, is
Mhm.
what it used to feel like.
Well, and just
Well,
all the
Tiana's just
theming they have on
her
the
story's
queue.
so beautiful.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
Yeah.
the queue, just walking through that one part of the line where you see
The
her
kitchen.
kitchen and everything, that's cool, you know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
being a kitchen kinda guy, so I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She's
We
a
all say whips.
hustler too, like,
I'm
you
a
can't not love her.
So mine is, maybe mine could also just be a hot take too.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, I prefer the Halloween decorations over the Christmas decorations, especially ever since they took
Mm.
away the sparkly castle in 2019. That castle for Christmas
Yeah.
is unmatched. I was looking at pictures the other day. It was actually the 3 of us, and, like, you had taken a few pictures of me and Trent in front of the castle. And I was showing a coworker and they were like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "I know. It doesn't look like that anymore. Everything
Was
is
that
projections."
a Christmas thing?
Yeah.
Or
Christmas.
I thought
Mhm.
was that just like a year-round thing?
No,
I
it's
think it
It was
was
only
Christmas.
just
Christmas,
Christmas.
okay.
Mhm.
But they kept having, I think, difficulties with the
Oh.
bulbs, like, going out, and it was too expensive basically to maintain.
Well,
So
yeah,
that's why they switched to
Oh,
everything
those
being
lights, I bet.
you get
Yeah.
A Clark Griswold kinda thing with Christmas Vacation,
Yes.
like, one of the bulbs goes out and it just turns
Bulb.
off all of them. You're just like, "Dang, I gotta go check
Yeah.
Yeah.
every bulb." Oh my
But it
god.
made the freaking difference
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
just
Oh, it was
magical.
very magical.
I almost
Yeah. No, I
disagreed with you
agree.
until you mentioned the castle.
Yes, very specific
Because if the
about it.
castle was still there, I wouldn't have even
But also, I will say, I wish because what did I write? I wish the Halloween decorations stayed up until mid-November because November
Mm,
1st, they turn to Christmas decorations already. And then if they did that, if
yeah.
they extended it to mid-November, because I feel like Thanksgiving is still kind of like that autumny vibe, which is like Halloween. They could extend the
Well,
Christmas
Halloween
decorations through
Horror
like
Nights,
January.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do. It goes January, but, the Halloween
But
Horror Nights goes
January, the
until, like,
first week.
November 10th or something.
Yeah, smart.
But I was saying if they followed Universal, they could keep it going a little bit into November,
Mhm.
because that's what Universal does. They have
Yeah.
I mean, they're also making money off of Halloween Horror Nights, and
Mhm.
more days equal more money.
Yeah.
You know, I somewhat agree. Have you seen the decorations at Disneyland? Like, they have, the actual Halloween Town, pumpkin there that, like,
Mm.
looks like the Halloween Town pumpkin that we don't
Yeah.
have here in, Disney World. And I
Mhm.
think they do Halloween decorations better than us. So,
Interesting.
if we had those, maybe I'd agree with you, but I love
Mhm.
Christmas. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I
It's
have
just
such a
different.
soft
It's hard
spot
to prefer
for
one
Disney at
more than the
Christmas.
other, but it's mostly, I guess, because of the sparkly
Yeah.
castle. Bring that back. So, that's
And I
that.
think do you like Halloween better than Christmas in general, like, just
1,000%.
holiday-wise?
1,000%.
So then, yeah, I think
I'm
that's why
also
you're
you're a
skewed as
gift
well. Like, I
person.
like
You're naturally
Christmas
a
more
gift
than Halloween.
person.
So,
I
I
am.
I love
I
Christmas
love giving gifts.
more than Halloween. I like the time of the year more.
Interesting.
Like, I think I
Mm.
like the movies. I don't
Mm.
know, the movies are kind of this I like Halloween. You know what? I'm almost like a fan of both for different reasons. I don't think
That's what I'm saying. It's kinda hard to pick one more than
I
the
don't
other.
like, the
It's
selfishly, I love Halloween because I feel like it's an adult's holiday. Like,
okay.
unless you have kids and you're going trick or
Yeah.
treating and stuff, it's more like I get to go out and celebrate this cool, like, little holiday, and I don't have to feel guilty about, like, not going out to eat with my parents
Mm.
or, "Well, you didn't wanna come over?" Like, "No, we're not
Yeah.
gonna split a bowl of
It's like a
Snickers."
low stakes holiday, you
Yeah, it's
know?
like finally we get a
I
holiday
see
that's
what
like
you
a
mean.
good holiday where we can do what we want. You know what I mean? Not like
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with my family, but we've all been to like when, especially when you're in a relationship, we're going to like 4 different Christmases
Yeah.
where it's just like,
Much
by
to
Yeah.
by
do.
5 o'clock, you're like, all right, man,
Exhausted. We haven't even had our own
I
time.
can't even eat any more turkey.
But also, who doesn't love a good
Yeah. No, I could
costume
see that.
party?
Yeah. But also I
Love
love
good
Christmas
little
because I feel
dresses.
like
Yeah.
everybody's really cheerful. I love Christmas with the Cranks. I love Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation
Both
movies.
versions of The Grinch, obviously the Jim Carrey one more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many good
We'll
movies.
have to do that closer to Christmas. We'll do a Christmas movie
Yeah.
draft.
Yes.
Think the gifts too. Like I've already started getting some of your guys' Christmas gifts. Like
Jesus Christ.
I love Christmas shopping. I can't explain it. It genuinely feeds my soul. Like I will
That's
pick
so
up things
funny.
throughout the year and I'm like, this would be a great Christmas present.
It's so
And
funny
I
you
just
say
pick
that
little things
because
up as I
I
go.
love getting gifts, you know? So I think that we're
And I
aligned.
think I'm a good gift
Perfect.
giver too. You
No,
know?
you are. You are.
Yeah, you are.
I think
feel
I
like
do a
it's
good job at it.
genuinely a talent that some people have
It
and
really
some
is.
people don't. And it's just like a part of someone's personality. Like I feel like I'm almost like a Jehovah Witness in that one aspect of like we don't need gifts. Like our gifts are each other's presents because all we have is the now. We don't need all of this material.
See,
All we
I don't
need
really
are those
like I don't
memories.
like
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like, I don't like accepting gifts for the most part, but I love finding something and I'm like, "They would love this." And, like, when
Yeah.
you just think of something, like someone when you find it,
Mm-hmm.
that just brings me joy.
Well, I think giving
I don't know, so I
itself
can't
alone is like gives you dopamine, you know?
Dopamine.
It does.
Like, you know, when you give
Like,
back to the
watching you guys
community.
open presents
It's like
watching you
you
guys
opened a
open the stuff
present.
that I get you, it does. It really feels like that's my
Yeah.
present is watching
Yeah.
you open them.
Even like when
So,
like
yeah,
Trent
definitely agree.
we went to sushi recently with Jade and Trent, and there's nothing I love more than watching someone, because I don't eat fish, but watching them enjoy their meal made
Mhm.
me so happy. Like, whenever you could ask Trent,
Yeah.
whenever we go out and when it's like very like food heavy, I'm always like, I know Jade would enjoy this because Jade is just like such an eater. And I'm just like, she would love this.
Mhm.
And so we went the other day
And
and I was
you
just
see
like,
it on her
wow.
face too.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it was
Yeah,
amazing. It was great. But yeah, goes back to
totally
that.
agree.
Okay, cool. That was great. Are we gonna do a line
All
Q
right,
this week?
I was
Or
gonna
no,
say we'll do a
next?
very quick one because we're already at an hour. This is from Maya in Atlanta. She wanted to know if Disney made a ride based on a decom, what would you want to ride? So if you could turn any decom into a ride, what would it be?
Easy.
What?
Brink.
Okay.
You know, put me in the
Johnny Tsunami?
Tell me more.
Johnny
Gianni's.
Tsunami.
Yeah, no, Brink
Like
for
you're
me.
actually on the surfboard?
For whose?
Yeah. Or it could be almost like Soren, you know, where like you're in Hawaii and then like, you know, Johnny Tsunami 2, they're in the mountains. It could be almost like a Soren aspect.
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
No, I didn't like
No.
that at all.
All right. Scratch that.
Wait, so
What do you
Trent,
guys?
what would Brink be?
Oh my god, like you just have it almost like you know how Spider-Man is built in Universal, how it's like you have those glasses on
Mhm.
and it makes you feel like you're
Yeah.
doing like I would have it out like a setting like that, like you're in the streets and you're just having to follow Brink, you know, on his little escapade
Mm.
wherever he's going because whenever they would get somewhere, they'd be like bombing hills in California to get to like whatever little place they worked at. I forgot or where they would meet up to like skate and stuff like that because they were soul skaters and that's really what it's all about is friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good
Yeah.
one. What about you?
Love it. So my initial, what first came to my mind, and then I found out this is actually not a decom, but do you remember the movie Sky High where they were
Yes. I
super
love Sky
it was
High.
a school
For
it was a
superheroes.
school that taught you how to be a superhero, and I just thought
Yeah.
that would make such a cool ride to learn
Mhm.
how to be maybe not even a ride, but like an experience of some sort, you know,
Mhm.
that I don't know. And then when I Googled
Ooh.
it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's not even a decom." I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And then
Well, now that
when
kinda makes me
it was
think,
in
like, what about Halloween Town? That would be, like, a good
I went to
ride.
I went to Halloween Town, but then I was like, "But we have Haunted Mansion." So, like,
Oh.
what park would it go in if it was Halloween Town? And then I
Yeah.
ended up landing on Smart House, and I
Mm.
think Smart House has
That's so
potential
funny. I was
to
gonna say that next.
the ride would, like, move through the house.
It's
Would
like
go
Dr.
start in the
Seuss,
kitchen, go to the
you
living
know?
room. Basically.
Like how on
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss,
I
you're
was thinking
basically
kind
going
of
through the
even
house.
kind of like Figment, like
Mm.
Figment is very, you're going through something
Yeah.
and then you're seeing all these wacky things happen to you.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
that'd be good.
Sky High was such a pick that I was like, nothing adds up to how great that experience would be. Learning how to
Yeah.
be a superhero just fits
Interesting.
so well with Disney. And I don't
I wish
remember
we
that
knew
being in
what,
theaters. I could have
Maya's answer
swore that
was.
was a decom.
If you have anything that you want us to questions or for line Q specifically, just ask us questions, reach out to us, comment, like,
You could be
do those
featured on the
things.
pod.
Yeah.
Do
You
it
ready?
all. All
Yeah.
right, Trent, usher us in.
Well, to follow up on that, if you made it this far, which we know you did, because you're dedicated, like we're dedicated, and that's why you're one of us. Make sure to download us everywhere: Apple, Spotify, what is it? Prime, Amazon, or Prime, or Amazon Prime.
Same.
Yeah. What are you?
Anywhere you get your podcasts. I'm
Oh, I didn't know
counting
what
all
you were
of the
doing with
different
your
places you can
hand.
find
I
it.
was so thrown off. I was like,
Italian thing.
yeah, I was like, what is she doing?
It's
Our camera's
both.
back
I'm
there,
like
so I was.
Amazon, Spotify.
Well, from this distance, when I'm looking at your hand, I was like, what is?
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I was like, is she counting down? I was
Throwing
like,
my
oh.
hands around.
Make sure, like Tiffani was saying, just to interact with us, it helps out the algorithm, and just connect with us. We're trying to connect with you guys and just figure out what you guys like, what you want to hear.
And you could
Trying
be
to take over the
featured
world
on an upcoming episode, or you could get a backstage pass and be our next special guest. You never know.
Yeah, you never know who our guest will be. Well, I guess we'll see you real soon. That's always
Love
hysterical to
you.
me.
Bye.